we want to start this off by saying, look, fellas, we need to get back in code, okay? Lori Harvey just left her man, okay? And let me explain why this is significant, okay? They in this soft girl era shit, and that's the only thing they needed was they mascot to just come on out and, it's okay to date her, and if it's not beneficial to just leave. She done left Franklin. You understand what I'm saying? Another good brother she done left in the dust. Okay, but fellas, look, that's what John's are here for. You know, we got a beautiful lady in the building. She in her soft girl era too. You know, she got the EP out. Y'all go catch that. Am I right? EP out right now?
Yes.
Soft girl EP. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. You know what I'm saying? We doing this, man. Listen, we ain't gonna waste no time. We got a lot to get into today. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to the I-70 podcast. It is your boy, Jonathan Little, a.k.a. John. And right now, y'all know how Jonathan get at. I like to bring women in the building that's on a grizzine, you know what I'm saying? That's about their business, you know what I'm saying? That's bosses, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take a sip of my water after I say everything she got going on. But let me get my notes together. Hold on. Because I'm professional, y'all. I do my due diligence. I make sure. Because let me say this. Because she been whipping that. You know what? Before I get into this, let me be professional. Let me do my guess first. Without further ado. Asia Tsion's in the building right now. Give me a hand clap.
Hello.
That's what I'm talking about, my hand clap. Now listen, let me get into it because 2023 been a hell of a year for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a hell of a year. You know what I'm saying? Let me, because I told y'all I got a lot. She got a lot. In the year 2023, you dropped 6 singles. Mm-hmm. 6. Okay, an EP, Soft Girl Era. Yeah, go check that out right now. And how many videos you dropped this year?
3, 2, 3. About to be 4. I lied. Something like that.
I told you. You see what I'm saying? And then don't let me forget, she's a co-owner of Cam Studios out here in KC.
Yes.
Y'all go check all that out, man. I told y'all, man. Look, this type of guest I'm bringing in. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Look, first thing we want to talk about, because we want to get it right out the way, because I got a lot to discuss. Mm-hmm. Battle of the Sexes Showcase.
Absolutely.
Okay, talk about it. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring the best of the best and kind of, work on different genres and get everybody in the building and get some crowd involvement. It's a show on November 19th.
My birthday.
Oh, see?
It's my birthday.
Party.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
Yes. And then let's see, we got Audrey Page versus Carlton Rashad.
Okay.
So some beautiful R&B music.
I love that.
And then we have Rory versus Shay Lyric.
Okay.
So both lyrical geniuses, in my opinion. And then we have Broderick Jones versus myself. We got I would say we're a little bit of pop crossover with R&B.
Y'all the main event, right?
Oh, absolutely. the main attraction. Mm-hmm. But I'm definitely excited.
And it's at Tin Roof?
Yes.
What time it start?
7 p.m. is when the doors open.
And where can they get tickets and everything?
I have the link in my bio.
Okay.
I think it's on Ticket Event Master, something like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna work on that.
Everybody tap in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who go to Tin Roof, everybody tap in, man.
Or you can buy tickets at the door.
Okay. Or there you go. And this Sunday
the 19th.
I should know that. All right. So look, what I always like to do, I always like to get into people's backgrounds. Okay. Mm-hmm. So for fans who they listen to your music, but they may not know, how you got to this point in life. Where were you born and raised?
Okay, so, oh boy.
Yeah.
I was born in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I don't know how that happened. My dad's black and my mom's Asian, and they ended up in New Mexico.
We may need to get Mom and Pop's on because we need to figure out how that love story got together. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. And then I've been all over Kansas. So Wichita, Kansas, and Junction City, Kansas are the main 2 places I was raised in Kansas.
So you spent your adolescent years mainly in which one? Like high school? Where'd you go to high school?
Junction City.
Junction City.
Yeah.
Have I been through? I have been through Junction City. Okay, now what brought you to KC?
I actually came to Kansas City on a jazz music scholarship.
Jazz. Hey,
yes.
Get some claps in here. Goddamn,
some snaps.
Yeah, get some snaps in here. Really? Mm-hmm. So growing up, you were into jazz. Growing up.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Okay.
I grew up around music. My dad was a rapper in the late
Pop's
90s.
got some flavor?
Yes.
Shout out Pop.
He's a cool Pops.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a rapper. He did some tours with like Mystical and all the fun rappers back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So I grew up around it. I was a shy kid. I didn't like to sing in front of anybody at all. That was not my thing.
But could you always sing?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you just was afraid to.
Yeah, I was scared.
And where did that fear come from? Like, did it you just afraid people? Because you could sing, so where did the fear of being in front of people singing?
I think honestly it was, my dad's one of those. He's like a coach.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I knew if I showed him my talent, he'd be on my ass.
Okay.
So I was trying to live my best life.
I heard that.
You
And
feel
then
me?
growing up, who was that singer growing up that you, and it could be from any genre, but who was that singer growing up that made you go, okay, I want to do that?
I was a big Mariah Carey. I'm an
Mariah
old
was like that back in the
soul.
day.
Yes, I can't hit those notes, but you know,
Thinking about, that's my jam.
absolutely. I was a Mariah Carey, old R&B. I loved the Temptations. Like it goes back.
We'll look. I said we can do that. I can, you know what I'm saying? We can go all the way back. But anyway, yeah. So Mariah Carey, that's what made you want to do it. And then do you remember, because you're a songwriter as well. Yes. I forgot that. I'm sorry, y'all. She is a triple threat, by the way. I'm sorry I left that out because that was in my goddamn notes, y'all. Y'all know I be trying to be, you know what I'm saying, singer, songwriter, model, and mommy. I'm so sorry. That was in my damn notes and I messed it up. But anyway, so growing up, did you do any type of talent shows growing up? When did you finally say, okay, I'm going to let the world know I can sing?
So what happened was I got dared to sign up for my 8th grade talent show. And I didn't back down from a dare, so I did it. And my family got wind that I was doing this talent show, and as I'm getting called to sing, they all walked through the door. And so the fear was out of me by that point. Like once I did it one time, and then it stuck with me forever. I ended up going into choirs and show choirs and solo competitions and everything.
I story about show choir, man. You know, in 8th grade, the mother who was running the whole show choir, you was hating on me and my dogs. We definitely could dance better than all the other dudes who was there. They didn't let us in Asia. It was a black and white thing. It definitely was. You feel what I'm saying? They had no rhythm. Y'all definitely should have had us out there on stage. But anyway, I'm sorry. I was a little tricky. My bad. Sometimes I do that. Okay, now you got that bug. You on stage. And now, do you know from that moment, this is what because you're still young at the time, but do you know, okay, I'm going to start, this is what I want to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I like the adrenaline feeling. Like that's where I got introduced to it. Like I always did sports and everything, but it just was a different feeling of, you know, and it made me feel like I wanted to be more creative with it. So.
Because it's scary what y'all do. I want to say to all the artists, like as outsider looking in, for y'all to get on stage and perform something that y'all have passion in is, and you know what I'm saying, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? And I kind of do it, but it's different because it's just the cameras. Y'all are on stage and it's like, it's people. And like they just, okay, now you got that bug, but did you get a good response at that show?
Oh yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It was more of like shock because I was a tomboy back then.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure at the talent show, I had a dress on with basketball shorts under my dress.
That's honorable, though.
Yeah.
That's honorable. You know what I'm saying? That just means she was ready for war. Y'all remember that. You know, we 90s babies. You know, we was always ready.
Gotta get ready.
Yeah. You know, they even back to the fellas. You know, we used to put our basketball shorts under our church pants. Right after church. What do you want to do? I come up out these motherfucking church pants. Anyway, now, do you remember the first song you wrote? Because you are a songwriter. Now, is this a talent that you've had since you was a teenager, or did you develop this? I
actually used to just write remixes to I would call it girl version. So I would take a guy's song, like mainly Neo and Chris Brown songs, and make my little girl versions for fun. So that's when I started writing music. And then I really didn't start writing like my own stories until probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what goes into that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what goes into, because I'm sure it's something that, let me ask you this. Do your songs, some of them come from a true place?
Oh, every single one.
Every single one. Okay, right. So when you get that feeling, you just like, I just got to write this down. But it's because it's magical. Because I'm trying to get you to break it down how you do it. You get that idea, and then what happens?
So basically, I go through a situation, and I would say I use songwriting as my therapy. Okay. So if y'all know anything about me, a couple of years ago, I used to vent. I was one of them, let me vent on social media. So
we all been there.
We been there. So I wanted to change that, and I just like let me be creative. Do this in a creative, healthy, respectful way. Right. So that's what I did. So I go through situations. I write it down. I have a title in mind before I have any lyrics because it's the topic of whatever's going through, what I'm going through, and I just put it on paper. And then I'm done with that situation for the time being.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I wish I could. I'm tone deaf. You know what I mean? I could, when I was in church, I couldn't, you know, I wish I was an artist or a rapper or something just so I could, you know, artistically talk about what I got going on. You know what I mean? Because that shit tight, man. Y'all get the diss tracks and shit like that. I wish I could come out and give a diss track, on the artistic level though. Like,
yes.
And I can always say that wasn't about you. That was an idea. I didn't even, you know what I mean?
That's my favorite thing to say.
So it's therapeutic, right? The music.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Definitely.
That's beautiful. And now, okay, growing up, you liking music. You know what I mean? You're writing. When did you take that first step to say, okay, I'm really gonna do it? Okay, matter of fact, when did you make your first record on wax? My first
song I wrote was a song called You on You, and that's on my first EP that I dropped in 2022. But I wrote that song I wrote it a long time ago and just never recorded it. And then I re-recorded it and put that on my EP.
Okay.
I still wasn't taking music that serious back then. It was just literally just therapeutic. But then I started seeing people's like reactions and getting feedback, and I was like, okay, I can get jiggy to this. We could do this.
Yeah. Some bullshit, man. I wish I could sing. You know what? God knew what he was doing when he messed up my vocal cords. Goddamn me, because I'd be out here killing the game. I would walk into Starbucks and just like I would just do shit like that. Imagine it, ladies. You in aisle 7. You in Walmart. You doing shopping. And you hear John in aisle 6 harmonizing and shit. You wouldn't just roll past. My bad. I'm over here dreaming and fantasizing. Okay, here's a question I've always wanted to ask a female artist. Okay. In a male-dominated space.
Yes.
Okay. What is it? Do you have to set boundaries being a female in a male-dominated space? And I'm going to let you go in because go ahead.
Yes, because a lot of men, they do hold power in certain areas. They have the connections, they have this. And what I've been running across is, let me do a favor for you. Let me offer a free service. Like, let me be super, super sweet and nice. And then I accept it, thinking that it's on genuine terms, and then it's, okay, so when we're going to go on a date? When are we going to something? Like,
I had to ask, fellas.
It happens a lot. It happens a lot.
And when those things happen, like, is it hard to keep it professional after? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they make a pass at you and it's like, but damn, I still want you to engineer my song or what have you, you know what I mean? Does it make it difficult?
I go ghost.
Okay.
That's me. I go ghost and I will pay somebody. Gotcha. Like, I rather pay somebody who's going to be professional because I paid them.
Absolutely.
Than get a free service and have to deal with that. So.
And can you spot it now? Like, can you spot it
easily.
when they finna be on there? Okay.
Yeah.
So for you creepy motherfuckers in the industry, I had to ask. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of y'all out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of y'all out here, man. I had to, this wouldn't be I-70 if I didn't ask the questions that, you know what I mean? The ladies want to put it out there, man. It's a lot of you creep motherfuckers in the industry, man. Stop that, man. She want her song engineered. Anyway, okay, now, can you remember your first show? Not the talent show, but like once you dropped your EP and you taking it serious, do you remember your first show?
Yeah. My actual first show I did not fit in at this show at all. It was with I was the only singer.
Okay.
It was a bunch of rappers. And I was like, I'm gonna just I don't know. I'm gonna just be that element, I guess. And I was shockingly surprised. I got a good little crowd, and it was mainly men. They were vibing with me with the R&B music. So I was like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun.
That's good. Yeah. And do you have a worse show experience where it's like, that's a show where it was like, whoa, made it through that one?
See, I'm trying to think because, there's shows and then there's like show up and sing a couple songs.
Okay, got you.
So like I'm still building my show resume.
Got you.
Yeah.
Understood. I got you. And then now, what goes into, because from watching you, and if y'all not familiar, y'all can tap into her Instagram. From watching you take your performance serious, you know what I mean? Some people just will get on stage and the mic and just, where does that drive for you to just be an artist? Because some people can just sing, some people can just rap.
Yeah.
From what I see on the outside looking in, you're tapping into the artistry part of being a singer. Where does that come from?
Really, I try to think in terms of if I was in the crowd, what would I want to see? How would I be entertained?
Right.
So I want to put on a show. I try to put myself in other people's shoes. I don't want to just sit there and sing a song. I want to show all my talent. So I don't know, maybe one day I might have a skit involved because I know how to act. Maybe one day I might put on a whole damn fashion show in the middle of the show. You never know. I like to throw in all my talents and elements and showcase that. So.
And how is the R&B scene here in Kansas City?
I would say we have a lot of rap music in Kansas City, and I feel like with
whole lot.
Yeah, there's a common sound when it comes to female artists. We have a lot of jazz soul singers with female artists. We don't really have that many pop R&B.
Right.
So that's because I'm used to singing jazz music and that's my expertise.
Right.
I know that's where a lot of female artists lie. I wanted to do something different and tap into a different side, but I plan on showing a little bit of everything.
And this upcoming season, huh? This upcoming year? Ready for 2024?
2024.
Almost fucked that up.
Yes.
I'm ready too, y'all. You know, I said the last episode, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it. Okay, now, on the EP, okay, I was listening to it this morning, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting high. Y'all know how Jonathan do in the morning, you know what I'm saying? I like the soulful shit in the morning. Listen to the EP, okay, and, you know, you have a record, you know, and let me get it right, hold on. It's entitled To the End, okay?
Oh, yes.
And let me tell you why I like this record. And we'll get into, you know why she, made it. It has accountability. Okay?
Yes.
Ladies, damn it. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go to the EP, okay, To the End. It's accountability is what this young lady is speaking about. She ain't doing no blaming. I love that record. I had to double back on it, Asia, this morning. I'm getting high. I'm like, oh, she's saying what she need to do to get better. Speak on that record for me, please.
You know what's funny? A lot of men, that tends to be their favorite song, and I never understood why.
And now you know.
Now I know.
There we go.
During the time I wrote this song, I was just starting to get into dating.
Okay.
And after a very crazy end to a relationship. So my biggest thing was learning how to take accountability. Because, at the time during my breakup, it was him.
I've been there.
Yes. So I took some time, a lot of time, and learned my end of things. So when I was learning to learn this new person, I was finding a lot of flaws in myself of knowing I wasn't truly ready. And I just wanted to be vulnerable about it and be honest rather than just being ghosting somebody. And I wanted to be upfront about my feelings. So I wrote that song for that person.
Beautiful song. I'm telling y'all, man, fellas, look, I like it. She's saying she didn't know why the fellas liked it. I like it.
That makes perfect sense.
Oh, my goodness. As soon as I listen to it, I say, because the line that got me, you was talking about fixing your crown. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm like, nah, because that can apply to anybody.
Yeah.
That can apply to men and women. You know what I'm saying? But men, we take accountability for our shit. You know what I mean? They're never wrong, unfortunately. Yeah. And we got some topics at the end if you want to get into that type of vibe, too. Okay, this is our simple podcast. Now, one thing I like to do, I'm a big kid at heart, Asia.
Yes.
Okay, but I just love the youth. I love, I just like being around. I don't have any children, but I just like being around kids because I like to see their joyfulness. They just, how they see the world, they can imagine, anything. And I just love that. I just wish more adults kept that. But I just want you to give advice to a young woman, okay, who she's a mother now. And, she don't know how to, she don't know how to go to left or right. You know what I mean? She kind of stuck, but she want to chase her goals. She want to be an Asia.
Yeah.
She still want to sing. She want to draw. She want to act. Just give her advice on matter of fact, let me just give her advice. Give that young woman advice.
Perfect. This is my favorite part. What I would tell someone who's wanting to be in similar things with what I got going on is do it simply for yourself to make you happy, but also keep in mind your child, meaning do what's best for you, because if you're happy, your child's going to be happy. Right. And when you put your goals and your dreams aside, you truly cannot be happy. And I think the number one thing you should provide your child is a happy mother. So it's not always easy. My son sometimes is with me 24/7. He's been at studio sessions. He's been at rehearsals. He's been a part of everything. He grew up into it. So bring the baby along. Bring the baby along. Keep striving for your dreams. Do what makes you happy.
And that's for the young women, man. You know what I'm saying? Take heed to that advice. Because I couldn't give y'all advice. I'm not I don't. One thing I like to do, Asia, I like women to speak to women. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Because y'all understand y'all more than us men would ever understand. And vice versa. You know what I mean? That's why, it's good to converse. And I mean, that's why I like to converse. But You know, for the young women, and hell, for the young men. You know, I know it's rare, but you know, if you're a young father and you know, a single father, you know what I mean. Same advice applies to you. Just flip it. You know what I mean? This ain't no tit for tat. You know what I mean? You just flip it. You know what I mean? But fuck the deadbeats though. You know, we say that every episode when we get a chance on I-70. Fuck the deadbeats, baby daddy. I'm the product of one boy. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm sorry, man. You know, I be getting triggered sometimes. Asian things just come out of me.
Me too.
Yeah, man. I mean, that shit ain't right. Shit ain't right. Okay. Now, talk to me about what does a studio session look like for Asia? Like when you get a song idea, just walk me down. When the song come out, what happened up until that point?
Okay, so everyone thinks I'm so weird for this. I type my songs and print them out, and every engineer they think I'm so goofy. Yeah. Because I like to show my followers, or I like to show them my process. So right. I need my phone. I can't write my songs on my phone. So I type it at work and I print it off on my nice little piece of paper, because also it's nice to have just in case my son decides to scribble in my notebook or something. Right. It's in my computer, so we're good. Then I come ready, so I just lay the tracks down, do everything. I make a lot of mistakes for sure. I goof around a lot. Shout out to Felix for putting up with me.
It was Felix, engineer?
Yes.
Shout out Felix, man.
Shout out Felix.
I'll let your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had an engineer on yet, Felix.
I know he gets sick of my shit.
What?
For sure. But I like to have fun with it, and I like to bring everybody.
Is that you in your zone?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Like if I'm comfortable, that's when I make the best music. Like
right.
I have to be comfortable. I have to be able to mess around and not be in my head and goof it off, because sometimes people I've recorded with other engineers that I'm not familiar with, and I get in my head and I sound like shit. So I just want to stick with my one person.
So now, okay, this ain't in my notes, but we pivot over here. So how does that work for you? Does that slow up your speed where you can do a project because you gotta wait on who you comfortable with, or is it just like you would rather take longer to get it right?
Honestly, if I write a song, I need to record it the same day or the day after.
Oh, okay.
I want to get the emotion that I have for this song out raw and right then and there. Like,
is that what's wrong? Is that why our music is lacking substance nowadays? Mm-hmm. Maybe artists, this may be good for y'all. Do it as soon as you write it, when you're feeling it. Y'all be doing it a year later, 2 months later. No, do it right away. That's good.
Absolutely.
Because the R&B men back in the day used to cry in the studio. Mm-hmm. I don't believe.
I've been there.
Yeah. Ooh.
I've been there.
How was that? You tell the engineer, I just need a minute, like.
Oh yeah. Just last week, it was with a different engineer I worked with. I wrote a very emotional song, and I had to take my friend came to the session. She was like, "Babe, let's take a 15-minute. Let's get some taquitos from Quick Trip. Cry it out in the car, and then when you come back, get your shit together, because it was not together. I was too in my head. Yeah. I just needed to let it out, and I did, and came back. That's good, got the song somewhat done.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. I know a lot of men, shun men for this, but I'm an emotional guy. You know what I'm saying? I wish I can get in the studio because look, I can rap, but I don't like my voice though. You know what I'm saying? That's my problem. I don't really like my voice. I never have. When I was a little kid, I used to sound like Lil Boosie. Like my shit was just real high pitched. I swear to God, now it's like, thank God my shit got deep, because deeper. Pause. Anyway, but yeah, man, sometimes I wish I could get in the studio, man, lay some tracks down. I done had a few artists on Asia. Ain't none of y'all hit me back about going to the studio with y'all. I told y'all, just let me sip my Hennessy and let me get on the boot. Let me just get on the interlude or something, bro. Hey, so let me do an intro track. Like,
let's do a little interlude.
Let's do a little skit. Let me shake your head over there, Taylor. You over there hating. You know what I mean? Let me just get on the intro.
She's the boss lady. You gotta go through her.
No, y'all know Taylor. Taylor in the background. She was on already. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Monarch and all that. She was on. You know what I mean? She in the background.
Yes.
Man, anyway, like I said, man, y'all artists hit me up, man. I want to go to the studio. Okay, now, you've been here in KC. You're not from KC, but you're here. Talk to me about the dating scene, because you're an outsider. I'm an outsider. Oh, Taylor's a damn outsider. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started.
We getting started because I want to know what the hell going on.
It's trash.
She's from outside KC. I'm from outside KC. It is trash. I thought it was a joke when I used to hear it back in the day.
No.
There is an issue here. Y'all need to get this shit together.
Oh, man.
And I say it all the time. You know what's fucked up, though? Because when I talk to women, all the women say it's trash on the men's side. Mm-hmm. And men, we say the same thing. You motherfuckers in KC deserve one another. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. You motherfuckers deserve one another, bro, because I don't know what the fuck. What is your experience here? You know, we'll do it briefly because this is our market. We don't want to
Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible. Yeah. So I haven't been in the dating scene since like 2016. That was the last time. And back then, I'm 20 years old, didn't have no kids. If you were cute and you were in school or something or worked a decent job, that's really it. That's all.
Decent, like if they was like manager at Burger King, was that decent back in them days?
Back then, yeah.
It was a good old days. Not no more, fellas. We got to boss up.
That just back then, like we're struggling college students, you know, like
I worked at a sandwich deli.
See, there we go. I forgot where I was working, but you know, like that was it. And then now that I'm older and wiser, and I got a child, like the requirements are a little bit harder to find, and I like to say the dating pool is contaminated with baby shit. That's my favorite saying. You know,
I got nieces and nephews. That baby should be green.
It's horrible.
It should be, you know, you can't really,
yeah.
That shit do be potent.
Just, I think there's too many people that we got in relationships at a young age. This is how I see it. We all started pretty young, high school through early ages, college. We stuck around the wrong people for a long time, created some trauma, some PTSD, and we're just scared. We're all a bunch of scared people.
I love that age because that's the truth. I could have said we are, us as 90s babies, we are all afraid, men and women. We all in that bitch playing double dutch with each other. Like, I'm gonna go. You right. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Everybody's afraid. But now here in KC, it's a little different.
It is a little different here.
Because what she's saying is true. Because, like, for me on the male side, it's like with the women of KC, it's like, okay, I'm going to do it. Because y'all know I tell the truth.
I want to hear this.
Here we go.
I probably agree.
Here we go. Women of KC, right, y'all will ignore a nigga like myself, right? And I ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a motherfucker who I can afford my lifestyle. That's what I like to say, right? Y'all will ignore me, right? I only fuck with men who da-da-da-da-da. And then I see you out, and I'll be like, you fuck with that nigga? That's what KC is for me. It's like, KC feels like a big-ass high school to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's honestly what it feels like as far as the dating scene. It's like a big-ass high school. It's like the same people fuck with the same people, and it seemed like y'all used to fuck with each other back in high school. And maybe it's just because I'm living in a city where I'm not from. But the facts, provide proof to what we saying that motherfuckers need to get together here in KC, man. You know what I mean? But y'all know John, John don't give a damn no way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to do me. Okay, now, Asia, listen, you got to pick one. Better voice. Ready for this? Who got the better voice out of the people I'm going to name?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to stir up a little trouble. We can't just let her get through just all scotch-free. You know, there got to be some type of pushback. Okay, here we go. Whitney Houston. Patti LaBelle. Beyonce.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, thank you, bro. I'm an R&B savant, bro. Like, thank you, bro. Like, I don't call me Whitney Houston, bro. Like, I'm standing on it, bro. Whitney has the best voice ever, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm standing on. Thank you, Asia. I didn't know what's gonna go on that.
Whitney, no comparison.
I told y'all, bro. I'm an R&B savant. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you, Asia. For me, I love R&B so much that I don't like when rappers try to sing poorly.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I hate that shit. Like,
me too.
I like, gentlemen, if you're going to sing, bro. Like, you don't have to rap. Like, as another man, I know it's, nowadays motherfuckers don't want to sing sassy or some shit like that, but this coming from another gentleman, bro. Like, if you can sing, bro, sing, bro. Like, I like singers. Like, I like R&B. And it's still, R&B's become so watered down, I would say. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, you inside the industry. How do you feel about the R&B genre?
I honestly feel with women, it's great right now.
Women's is running the game.
We got her,
too,
we got LMA, we got Kiana Lede, I think Kaylani. I mean, I really feel like
right a lot of tattoos.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Kaylani, I'm a huge Kaylani fan.
Me too. Wow.
It's a lot of my inspiration, but
me too. Shit.
It might not be that classical R&B sound because we are in modern times, so we gotta keep up with the times. But their music is great. The men. There's some in there. They're just very underrated. Like because I think it's the fear of being sassy. Like we got I think Vito has a great voice. Chris Brown's still doing his thing, obviously.
He just dropped a new track, huh?
Yeah, a whole new album.
Is it long again? CB.
You see, that's my Chris Brown. If you're listening, I know you like them Blasians. I'm just kidding.
CB, hey, you know what I'm saying?
So, I'm just saying, but I have not listened yet.
Okay.
I plan on it.
But it is a long album again?
I'm gonna have to clean my house to that.
CB, you always do this, bro. You always do these. Look, because I'm a fan, bro. You do these 20-track albums, bro, and it take me too long to get through them shits, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I get through like the first 4, cool, but then it's like, all right, bro, like, damn, I still got 16 to go. Like, shout out CB, man. You know what I mean? Shout out CB, man. One of the GOATs, you know what I mean? I know he did what he did. It's cool. He passed that. He reconciled, you know what I mean? So, so CB is your type.
He's the type I gotta stay away from. That's why I'm in the predicament I'm in now.
Okay.
So we changing my type up.
Okay. Now, okay, and if that gentleman is watching, you know, because sooner or later, you know, what would that type be, Asia? Like, you know, if you don't mind, tell the world, hell, because he may be watching. My current type that I'm... Because you in your soft girl era. Okay, my bad. Sorry, my bad.
In and out.
In and out.
In and out. We're tiptoeing.
Little stay here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Little motel stay. You know what I'm saying?
Things change.
Things change. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just a type. Like, well, okay, what men are you attracted to?
There's attracted and then there's what I need.
Real shit. Okay. So let's do it. Let's have fun. Let's do attracted.
Okay, we're just going to go based off my history.
There we go.
It's always just a athletic looking, tatted up.
There you go.
No good. People say I like the light skins. I like them, and I like all the colors and flavors. That just happened to be what stuck.
You like light skinned dudes?
I mean, I like them. I like all variations of the rainbow. I don't have a preference.
Okay, I like that.
I don't have a preference.
No, I like that. I'm the same way.
But it's just there was a trend, and not on purpose.
Well, light skinned guys, you know, as a guy who's darker shaded, haha, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all be ruining these women, bro.
I'm trying to get on the chocolate side and see what that's about.
But look, as chocolate men, we don't like how y'all come to us after them niggas though. Nah, nope. We tired of that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, we tired of that,
hey,
bro.
Us light skin, we get a, especially with the foreheads, we get a bad rap too.
That's a good thing though. Every grown man knows what good forehead, what a big forehead mean.
Oh my God.
Every grown man knows we
big
ain't
brains.
We all type shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
She's going to get in my ass after this interview.
Yeah, but listen, she on I-70 podcast. You let her do her. You know what I'm saying? She got the big boss dog in the background.
I need a PR person immediately.
This is, see, now that's why podcasts are fun, because you get to just be free. In Asia, I would never put nothing out there to make you look bad. You know
I'm
what
an
I'm
open book.
See, and me too. That's why I started out. Sometimes I be saying too much sometimes, y'all. But it's okay, because only God can judge me. And I'm good. I'm telling you what, I'm good with everything I've done in my life. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to accept criticism about it, because like, I'm okay.
Yeah, same here.
I've cried about it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I'm good. That's why I'm open book too. And I don't give a damn nobody think about me.
I don't care either.
And that Scorpioism in me, Taylor. If y'all go back to that episode, she was all about Scorpio. That. How you feel about Scorpios, Asia? Let me ask you.
I don't know too much about Scorpios.
Good.
I have a cousin who's a Scorpio, and
good person. Oh, good.
She's great. I love her. She keeps it real.
See?
But I'm a Sagittarius, so I need that. Oh God, here we go. I knew this was coming.
Yeah, let me let's do this. I'm glad you said that one. Hell no. Now look, my mama gonna kill me. December.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
Because, and look, here's the thing. My mama, who I love dearly, my baby, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She's a Sagittarius. You know what I mean? That's my heart right there. My big sister, she's a Sagittarius, you know what I mean? But I've not had good luck with Sagittarius, you know what I mean? She's got some sneaky motherfuckers, you know what I mean? They like to play both sides and they act like the victim and all that type of shit. My bad. I'm going to start sweating up in this bitch. I'm sorry, Asia, because this ain't about me. You know what I mean? This is about her. Okay, now, and what do you have planned for 2024? You know what I mean? If you don't mind me asking, don't get a little too much out the bag.
Yeah. So I'm obviously going to keep writing. Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep progressing with my music. Question I get a lot is, Asia, are you still modeling? Mm-hmm. I am, to an extent.
Okay.
I've been doing that for a long time. So
I should have asked. That is I be missing shit in my nose. Lord,
yeah, I mean, I still model. It's just I'm very choosy with what gig I choose, because I've been doing it so long. So I feel like I'm in a certain area now. I would like to see another city at some point. Move my way up, But
I feel that.
I made it a big decision that I'm gonna still focus on my things, but my biggest thing is therapy.
Me too, man.
And yes, and my son.
Have you been yet?
Oh, I was just there last week.
Oh, shit.
I went back. To therapy. So I want to keep that going, and that's really what I want to focus on. And even if that means putting some gigs to the side, and I want to get my son involved. Like, I want him to grow up knowing that going to therapy is a normal thing.
Yes.
At a young age.
I love that, because we, as a 90s baby male, we didn't get that. You know what I mean? And I think that is important, you know what I mean? Because, and then ladies, I honestly believe men all of us going to deal with our traumas and shit like that. It's gonna help out for the best because I don't like all this division. I'm a lover, and I want to see everybody together, man. I don't like all this division, man. Everybody just women don't want to be with us, and I get on Instagram all the time. I'm through with man, baby. Don't do that. It's a lot of us out here. We still good niggas.
I have high hopes still.
I mean, yeah, Taylor, don't.
I'm a hopeless romantic.
Look, Taylor, tell her, don't give up on us.
I don't know if she gonna get. We on the same page, look. But I still have hope. Don't y'all worry.
Good, man. Yeah, fellas, y'all keep shooting, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we tired of seeing this.
I'm still talking my stuff, though, about some of y'all.
I mean, as it should be. You know what I mean?
I'm going to say it.
It should be. Now, matter of fact, now, how do you compartmentalize as an artist? Okay, like so let's say you get into a healthy relationship. Could you still write a song?
Yeah.
Bashing men.
I got so much experience to last me a lifetime at this point.
Understood.
Trust me.
See, if I was a singer, I probably would just keep it G. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm in a healthy relationship, I wouldn't, no, because you're an artist. So, we can't say that. Yeah, we can't say that. Never mind. Don't even worry about that. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and how is it being an artist, though, and having a relationship? Like, once you get into one, like, how is that?
I ain't made it that far yet. Okay. I mean, when I was dating somebody for a few months, we weren't in a relationship yet, but it was getting to that point, and it was nice getting. That's where soft girl era came from. I was put into that era for a brief moment, so I do appreciate it. It taught me some things. So
all about lessons, man.
Yeah, and I wanted to see because we came from two different worlds. Like he was not in the entertainment industry at all, which was new for me because I'm used to dating people in the same realm. So I didn't know how much support I'd really get from that or understanding, and there was some clashing.
Oh, them cultures are clash for sure.
Oh, it's like, what is this? What's this song about? Like, where's this coming from? Like,
this ain't about me. Is
this about me? Did I do something to you? Like, or even with modeling, like, I got to be sexy sometimes in music videos and things like that. And I just remember showing this guy my catalog, and that was a mistake. I shouldn't have did that.
So would you say he was insecure?
I wouldn't say he was insecure. It just caught him off guard. Like, this is what I'm getting myself into.
And you gotta be prepared, man.
Yeah, I'm upfront. When I before I get into things, I was like, you need to be secure with me because I'm in an industry where I'm going to be around men.
Absolutely. And
I have to talk and I have to, entertain, but I do it I'm very respectful of my relationships.
Now, tell me this, is it your job to secure that man in his, let me get what I'm trying to say. Is it your job to let him know that you out here holding it down for him, or does he need to come into the relationship assuming that you out there holding it down?
Come healed.
Come healed. I agree that. Come healed. I'm saying what? Come healed.
I think in any relationship, entertainment industry or not, your job is to give some reassurance every now and then.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna provide that.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna be if it's a consistent question, then you gotta go.
I always say this. I get this to the fellas all the time. Mm-hmm. If you don't want men talking to your woman, go get you a bitch off Monkey Mountain. That's what I always say. If you're not prepared for men to talk to your woman or shoot, it's happening, brother, all the time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I've never seen a woman's DMs. I can only imagine what y'all DMs look like.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Fellas, y'all know all we do is send it. We don't know what it look like. And I'm sure that shit would scare me. Lord Jesus. Matter of fact, hold on. I want to ask you. Mm-hmm. Because as men nowadays, we feel like being in the DMs on Instagram is the scariest place to be nowadays. Because y'all not responding. Y'all not opening this shit. You feel what I'm saying? What's going on? Like, is it over? Do men need to stop with the DMs?
I think it's what y'all say.
Aha.
Because
I like that.
Women, I want a conversation. Come at me with a respectful conversation. Give me a compliment, don't catcall me.
Right.
Hey, baby, your dye's looking nice. Don't nobody want to hear that. I want to be like, hey, see, you got a show coming up. Can I get some information about that? Like, talk about my interests. That's the best way to slide in a DM. Y'all too aggressive. Too aggressive. I get the ick.
Look, fellas, this for us. Like, I'm trying to look, it's the end of the year. I'm trying to get us right to start our 2024 on point. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to, because DMs is scary. I'm not sending DMs nowadays, you know what I mean? Cause
I be sliding in some DMs, too.
You been sliding in DMs? This
did.
is good.
I got some tricks up my sleeve.
So, like, when women, but y'all sliding the DMs lazy, though. Women don't slide in the DMs, right? Like y'all come in just on some hey type shit.
No, not me.
Can you give out one of? Is that too much information?
Oh no, look, I'm gonna tell. Okay, so my favorite thing. Let me get comfy.
Shit, me too. Goddamn it.
My favorite thing to do is when they post their little haircut.
Okay.
Men love when we compliment their haircut. I'd be like, dang, that line looks crispy. That looks good. And then it works every time. I'm sorry if it worked on some of y'all, but
listen, it works every time.
it works every time.
Fellas, they got us. Once this shit drop, it's over. They got us, fellas.
Exactly.
On that haircut day, let me tell you something, ladies. You can get your bills paid when a nigga get his haircut. If you just say the right thing on that day when he go get his chop, oh, the world is yours.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, you dangerous.
I like the little contour line and
Yeah.
everything.
This is crazy, fellas. Oh, they got us, man. Compliment him on the cut. Yep. I would have paid a Wi-Fi bill that day. You know what I mean? That's what I would have did. Okay, now, when you're in the studio, okay, making a song, do you know when it's a good one? Like, or do you feel like everything you make is good?
Okay, I will say every single song I put out, I'm like, oh my God, this is the one.
Yeah.
And I probably text that every time. But I feel I know what's going to win over the crowd.
Okay.
It's mainly the songs I don't like the most.
Got you.
That everybody likes.
Got you.
The sappy love songs or the little freak song I made for fun. Everyone loves that. That sex sells nowadays.
Hey, man, you got to have one.
I got it.
Got to have one. And that's beautiful, though, because at the end of the day, we grown now.
Yes.
Sex is a real thing.
It is.
We grown.
I still don't want to perform that in front of my dad, but.
I feel, okay.
Oh my God, yeah. Sorry,
okay,
Dad.
Here we go. You got a show. When you got shows, do you prefer your people who know you to be towards the back of the show or right up front?
I need them right front and center.
Okay.
Looking at me.
This is good information. And are you feeding off of them? Are you looking? Where are you looking when you're on stage?
My girlfriends, for sure.
Okay.
Or Taylor.
Okay.
Because I probably fucked up somewhere. She caught it.
Is Taylor off to the side?
Yo, she's there. She's there. She might as well have a clipboard and a pen, just ready, taking notes.
And man, you know what? See,
but I need that.
There we go. Taylor, you take notes on. Y'all need to get y'all manager. You know what I mean?
Mental note.
Now tell me this. Talk to me about that relationship, you and Taylor. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of artists out there who don't have a Taylor.
Yes.
Just speak about, y'all relationship and how it's helped you.
Yeah. First off, I love that she's a woman.
Right.
Like I feel like I can be more relatable,
Gotcha.
and it's the fact that I feel protected with Taylor because I know I'm not getting taken advantage of. So not only that, we're both single moms and we get it. And we both got to take our kids. My son loves her daughter. Like, by the way, he's been begging to see her. Just saying. Literally loves her. So it's like, it's nice to have that outside relationship. And obviously I get really personal with the music I write. So I vent to her about these things and then I send her the song that I wrote about what I was just venting about. And she's very great with her feedback and she's very honest.
That's good, man.
Yes.
Because everybody, for her Taylor, her Taylor is my east side, you know what I mean? That nigga be getting on my nerves, you know what I'm saying? I be ready, where my dog go? Where does your man go?
He's big chilling.
Oh, what's up, player? Where you at, baby? Nah, hell no, I don't need you. I ain't know you was that. My fault. I ain't know you was that. Okay. Hey, man. We don't need that from you, player. Sorry. Okay, now. Don't want to ask this.
Ask away.
Let me see.
Scared.
Okay. Because I asked about the DMs. Okay. I asked about the DMs. Because I'm trying, at the end of the day, I want to ask questions where, us men, we could converse and we get some good information back. You know what I mean? In return. Okay. Here we go, Asia. Let me give you a scenario. Okay. You out. It's a guy that, you conversed with online. Maybe just said something. Maybe you said the haircut thing. Okay. And he sees you out in public. Okay. And you don't speak. What does that mean? Because it's for the men. Because we get this a lot, fellas. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. You feel what I'm saying? You out and about, you like, damn, you don't see me. What does that mean?
I am a woman. I want to be courted. When I slid in your DM, I put the ball in your court.
Okay.
It's up to you what you want to do with that ball.
That's real. Okay, but you was, okay, that's real. That's real shit. That's real. See, me, fellas, I always buy a drink. The courting part. Anytime I'm in the club and I'm talking to a woman, I'll buy her a drink. You feel what I'm saying? Because even if she dub you, you could just walk off and she got a drink. You know what I mean? You get real player, you know what I'm saying? Leave with that little $10 drink. Okay, so what that means is you ain't courting enough. If y'all talking online, then you see her out in public and she don't speak, she don't acknowledge you. It's because she wants you to acknowledge her.
Yeah, and honestly, at the same time, if it didn't progress into more conversation for me to feel comfortable enough to come up to you and say hi.
Yeah.
That's
and then,
just
fellas, look, most of us, fellas, we got to be honest. Not John, because, I have a podcast, so clearly I'm good at talking. A lot of us need to get up on our game with just our spit, our game, bro. Like, be able to talk, bro. These women want to have a conversation, bro. Y'all fucking it up for niggas like me, bro. I can talk. I can hold a conversation, bro. They talking to you one sentence ass niggas, bro. Y'all ain't got no type of substance in y'all conversation. Then when she get to me, she thinking I'm gonna be the same way. No, hell no. I like to talk too. Shit. I like to talk all the time. You know what I mean? Now, hey, baby, do nice guys finish last? Is that, is that a thing?
Not in my world.
Okay. All right.
I will say I've dated nice men and I've dated
the bad boy, if you will.
I wouldn't even say the bad boy. I just feel like, they start nice.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even say that. Like, I've had people tell me, like, my guy best friend, he's told me, like, you don't like nice men. I'm like, I don't really like any at this right now. I don't really like them at all.
Ladies, I hate when y'all say that. Though.
I know.
As a man who loves women, bro, it hurts my heart every time I'm online. I see y'all say that because there's so many men out here who would love on y'all.
And
you know what I'm saying? Y'all,
I'm just loving on me first.
There you go.
That's it. That's where I'm at right now. I'm just loving on me. I'm open to it,
but it got to be right.
I ain't putting all the work into the focus into
that's
that.
Real.
So
you choosing you right now.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Wrote
That's
a
where
whole
I'm
song
at.
about it.
And you, what song is this?
This one's This Time Around.
This Time Around.
Yeah.
Is that on EP?
It will be on my album I have coming out, but this is it. I just released that. This the last song I released like a month and a half ago.
Shut up. So I told y'all, man, Asia doing big things, bro. I told y'all, man, these type of people I like to have on my platform. You know what I mean, substance. We can talk about all these types of things. And then, matter of fact, let me ask you this, Asia, before you go. All those things when you was younger, show choir, were you modeling as a teenager as well? Or was that adulthood?
I was not into any of that at all.
Gotcha. So, like, what prepared you for this moment, like, that you're at right now, where you can get on stage and no matter the crowd, you could do your thing? What got you to this point? Because you were shy growing up.
I was shy, but I grew up around it. So gotcha. The thing is I grew up.
Excuse me.
I grew up watching everything get created. The performances, the traveling that has to do with it, the recording in the studios, the songwriting. I've seen every bit and piece put into it, and I think I just wanted to find like my own time to do that because I wanted to be different. I grew up with family that they're all creatives. Like my whole family's in the entertainment industry in some way, and I wanted to be the black sheep. I wanted to play sports and run track, and I didn't want to be involved with that. But I grew a love for it, and it prepared me. Just growing up around it.
Yeah, man, I'm jealous. It's a little envious. You know what I mean? Because, like I said before, what y'all do, man, is hard to do. You know what I mean? That's a scary thing to do, is to get up on stage and.
Oh, absolutely.
And have you ever bombed? Is it a bomb? Is it a bomb and singing?
Oh, God, I forget my words all the time.
Yeah.
I wrote the damn thing.
So what do you do in that moment?
I'm like, y'all don't know these damn words. I'm gonna keep singing it. There's some people that know it.
Yeah.
There's mainly my friends, and like, Pitch, how'd you get your own lyrics wrong? I'm like, girl, like.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Sometimes I fuck up the script, but it's a podcast, so that's the same thing. But I fuck up the script all the time, man.
I'll just freestyle real quick.
Hey, so you don't know, it's a lot of times during this whole interview, I just started freestyling. You know what I mean? But that's the beauty of being prepared, though.
Yeah.
I would say. You know what I mean? And one more thing I want to ask you. There's an artist out there who is afraid to put themselves out there. Because you know better than most professions about the support that you get and the support you don't get. Give advice to that artist who want to take that step and make that song and put that song out there.
Absolutely. I think what our issue is we look at numbers. We use how many views and how many likes as validation as to your talent. And I've learned that I don't care if one person liked my damn song or one person shows up to my show, because you might be singing something, you might have wrote something that really resonated with that person.
That's right.
And it could change their life and you don't even know it. And that's my biggest inspiration in that. And I think if you lead with that mindset, it will keep you going and everything else will just follow and fall into your lap. Like nobody even knew I could sing for years because I modeled, and then I put stuff out that other women could relate to. And I have people all the time messaging me saying, this song really helped me get through my day or my situation, blah, blah, blah. And that's all I need.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man, take that step. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, it is scary. You know what I mean? But, you know, because with this podcast thing, if I paid attention to the views that my videos get, I wouldn't. That would have discouraged me a long time ago, Asia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's real shit. Like, because, I mean, you can't come out the gate and be big like everybody. You know what I mean? You gonna, you know, it don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do it.
Right.
Probably how you are with your music. Like, I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna sit down and do my podcast.
Yeah.
Regardless, you know what I mean? You gonna go do your show, whether it's 2 people or whatever. You know, it's just, you know, I got that little, you know, this. Look, y'all, this is how I feel like an artist. You know what I mean? This podcast thing. This is how I feel like I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm John. I would wipe y'all off the map if I could sing, bro. I just want to put that out there. Like, I would really fuck the game
Be
up.
dangerous.
Yeah, man, I'd be dangerous, but God knew what he was doing. Look, God couldn't make me funny and I could sing. He knew what I would have did.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Funny and can sing. Anyway, yeah. Asia, what you got coming up in the future other than the show? Shout out the show one more time, November 19th.
November 19th at Tin Roof, 7 p.m., Battle of the Sexes.
And make sure y'all get y'all tickets, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You can pay at the door, but get them now, man. Go on, get them now.
Save some money.
Save some money. Times is hard. Don't nobody want to be out here and just, you know what I mean, spending 20 when you ain't got to. Then fellas, you got to pay for her drinks when you get in there. I'm speaking for the players who like to spend money on women when we go out, you know. I'm at that age now, Asia. Yeah, I'm at that age. Well, you know what? I understand.
I appreciate men like you.
Thank you. I understand a woman's time. I'm 28. I turn 29 next week. Is it next week?
Yes.
Next week.
On the 19th.
On the 19th. Tell them. I understand a woman's time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I'm just, I feel good, man, but not all the time, you know what I mean? Because I ain't balling like that now. All right. And I don't fake the funk, Asian.
Yeah.
A lot of men out here be capping.
That's
well,
true.
you ain't got money like that. Just be honest, bro. Just tell her, hey, baby, I can afford my lifestyle. That's it for John. I'm going to get there to wait on it, baby. You know what I'm saying? I may not even fuck with when you like get it, so, but it's okay.
We appreciate the honesty.
Thank you, bro. Be honest. You ain't a player unless you're honest. We're going to end the show on that. Okay? And Asia, tell them where they can reach you, darling.
Yes. Instagram's probably the best way at Asia Tsion, ASIATSION. Don't add me on Facebook. That's for family.
That's for family. No.
Yeah, we don't do that.
We only talking about religion and birthdays and shit on Facebook. We ain't really
exactly.
Doing, we ain't really doing too much.
Instagram. That's where you can find me. Spotify, YouTube. I have an album dropping.
There we go. See now, look. We can't leave without that. I should have started with that. Go ahead, Asia. Give it to him, dog.
Yes. After 10,000 name changes, we are going with Mood Swings. It's dropping on February 14th.
Mood Swings.
And Mood Swings is just about you either a lover or a hater.
You know what I'm saying?
Lover or fighter, a little bit of both. So you're going to get both sides of me on this album and literally go through my mood swings from this past year.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
See, yeah, we could let, I thank God way to go, Taylor. This is why you need your Taylor.
Yes.
You don't want to forget this type of information. You know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
You know, Eastside, bro, you didn't hear me, bro. I said you my Taylor. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Did I make you uncomfortable? Man, fuck it then. All right, bro. I see where we at. I thought we supposed to be like motherfucking John Stockton, Karl Malone. He changing on me, y'all. We finna get some money. He changing on us. Look, already. It's a shame. Okay. I want to thank y'all for stopping in.
Absolutely.
Okay. And did I say it earlier? I may not have. I've been fucking up. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share, goddamn me. Make sure y'all subscribe too, man. Run them numbers up, man. You know what I mean? Because this good shit we got going on over here.
Yeah.
Y'all know it's a good show when my legs start getting, you know, I start doing this with my leg. I feel like a gentleman. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. I-70 Podcast. It is your boy, Jonathan Little, a.k.a. John, a.k.a. St. Louis Slim. Thank y'all for stopping in for another good one. What is this? Episode 34? This 35. So the last one is the end of the season, ain't it? I may just get some BBW strippers to come on here and turn this motherfucker out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to get Mike them see if they fucking with that. You know what I mean?
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like cooking from a big woman, man. Y'all gonna stop it. I'm sorry. You know, maybe I'll say that for next episode. The big girls, you know what I mean? All right, cool. Y'all, we gonna get the fuck up out of here. Thank y'all for stopping in.